Okay, now I've got an image open, but don't worry about that. We're not ready to work yet. Let's talk about our tools. Now, your tools in the quick mode, that's where we are. We have two other modes up here we'll talk about. You have your tools over here. You have a whole lot more if you're in expert mode. But the tools allow us to do things to the image, obviously. Correct red eye, whiten teeth, add text, healing brush kind of things, cropping, etc. All the different things that we can do to an image, we choose those tools. Tools have options. And the options to me are very important because they control exactly, specifically how that tool works. For example, if I go to the zoom tool and we come over here and we click, I think you know this, every program since the beginning of time has done this. It gets bigger. But you will notice an area that popped up down here. And those are options to control the zoom tool. Photoshop has the same kind of thing, except they're up here. They're not down here. And you can see we have a reduce size button here, or zoom out. We click here and go out this way. But don't forget the shortcut here. If you're zooming in on something and you hold down the Alt key, you can then zoom out. So that's quicker, I think, than coming down here and clicking a button. We do have a zoom slider if you want to slide it in and out. And we do have some options here, fit to screen, 1:1, fill screen, print size, whatever you want to use. But those options are there, and every tool has options. Different options for different tools. Incidentally, the new one on Red Eye is Pet Eye. If you do a lot of photography on pets, which I do, their eyes don't go red, they go more of a green. And if you don't want your dogs and cats looking like devil dogs and cats, you can use that option now. That's not even in Photoshop, actually. It's pretty cool. If we come over here, you say, well, Andy, I don't want this open. It's a lot of real estate. It takes up a lot of room here, and the tool's already set. Well, you can click this button right here and get rid of it and grab yourself some more real estate. And to me, that's a good thing to know. But a lot of times when I'm using these tools, I don't need that thing open anyway. So if I come over here and choose another tool, it's going to pop right back up again. I hate it when that happens. If you come over here to this little button right here, you have options. Now let's talk about the first two up front. That's a reset and a reset all. When we change the tools, for example, if I come over here into, well, say my Red Eye tool, and I say Pet Eye, understand from that point forward until the end of time or I change it, it will always be Pet Eye. So let's say you're working, you've got different things you're doing, you're changing the tools to fit the circumstances that you're working in, which is a good thing, but now you want to reset everything. That's what those options are for. They allow you to put the tools back to their default values, either the one you're using or all of them. Now this is the one I want to turn off, Auto Show. So I turn it off and click here, and then it's gone. And even if I'm clicking on tools, you'll notice it won't come back up again. You say, well, that's great. Now I can't get to it. Well, actually, there's two ways to do this. If you do want the options, double-click on the tool, and they'll pop right back up for you. Or if you've got a tool selected and you want to get to them, you can click this button right here for tool options. And you can turn them off here too. Being able to control the tools in this program is a very valuable thing because all images are different, and we can conform the tools to fit exactly the situation we're working in. Tool options. Don't forget you got them.